Hi, what's up? My name is Adam, and you are on Cyber Raccoon channel. Today, I'm going to tell you about the best free horror games in Steam. Join this channel to get access to perks. Ultimate Custom Night. Welcome to the Ultimate FNAF mashup, where you will once again be trapped alone in an office fending off killer animatronics. Featuring 50 selectable animatronic characters spanning 7 Five Nights at Freddy's games, the options for customization are nearly endless. Mix and match any assortment of characters that you like. Set their difficulty from 0-20, then jump right into the action. From your office desk, you will need to manage 2 side doors, 2 vents, as well as 2 air hoses, all of which lead directly into your office. This time, you will have to master other tools as well if you want to complete the ultimate challenges. Tools such as the heater, a /C, a global music box, a power generator, and more. As if all of that weren't enough, you'll also need to set up laser traps in the vents, collect Faz coins, purchase items from the prize counter, and as always, keep a close eye on not 1, but 2 Pirate Cove curtains. Yet another zombie defense is all about defending yourself against hordes of undead attacking you every night. However, when you're the only survivor struggling against waves of enemies who are getting stronger and stronger, your end is inevitable. The only important question is how long can you survive? The game is a top-down arcade zombie shooter with strategy elements. You're able to choose from a variety of weapons to mount them onto auto turrets and set up defensive barricades to stay alive as long as you can. It's for gamers who like to put their skills to the test, find optimal strategy, and reach the highest spot on leaderboards. It also features online co-op mode, where you can blast zombies with up to 3 friends, as well as player vs. player deathmatch mode. Dark Deception is a story-driven first-person horror action maze game that mixes the fast-paced style of classic arcade games with fun horror game design. Trapped in a dark world full of nightmarish mazes and ridiculous monsters, the only way out is to face the darkness and find a way to survive. This is the first chapter in the Dark Deception story. Investigate and survive the first maze. Be careful though, you are not alone. There are monsters in there and they are looking for you. You will face your fears. The question is, what are you afraid of? Gingko is a single-player 3D horror game set in a dreamlike space inspired by East Asian horror. Armed with a magic needle that can sew parts of the world together, solve puzzles and outsmart monsters as you explore a surreal world. Video Horror Society. Abominations once confined to video store cassettes have escaped the tape and transformed into deadly reality. Experience pulse-pounding 4v1 combat amidst neon-soaked cinematic labyrinths where power shifts unpredictably between good and evil, but always ends in a fight-to-the-death climax fit for the silver screen. Monsters follow a script that calls not only for death, but total domination. Be you the werewolf, brutal and swift, or the Gallmaster creeping and conniving, you are designed to feast on fear, terrorizing your teenage prey relentlessly. Hit Frontier 2. Online survival horror at its darkest. As one of the few survivors of the outbreak, you must scratch a living out of the decaying ruins of society. Scavenge for supplies, improve your skills, and trade with other players, all the while keeping your eyes peeled for the infected lurking around every corner. Hide and Shriek. It's Halloween and the students of magic at Little Springs High and Innsmouth Academy are about to honor an ancient tradition, sneaking into school after midnight, turning themselves invisible, and scaring the living hell out of each other. Hide and Shriek is a 1 vs. 1 multiplayer romp played out in 10-minute matches. Your objective is simple. Be a mischievous little rascal and scare your opponent half to death before time runs out. If there is no clear winner when the timer stops, the player with the most points wins the game. Points can be acquired by scaring your opponent, luring them into traps, or performing an ancient ritual. Friday the 13th, Killer Puzzle. Help legendary horror icon Jason Voorhees stalk and slay campers across 100+ puzzle levels in a hilariously off-kilter puzzle game. Jason will terrorize victims from the campgrounds of Crystal Lake to the high-rises of Manhattan, from supermax prisons to space stations, and beyond. Cry of Fear is a psychological single-player and co-op horror game set in a deserted town filled with horrific creatures and nightmarish delusions. You play as a young man desperately searching for answers in the cold Scandinavian night, finding his way through the city as he slowly descends into madness. With a strong emphasis on cinematic experience, immersion, and lateral thinking, players will be taken on a nightmare roller coaster ride through the grim streets of Faversham and beyond. Not everything is as it seems. SCP Secret Laboratory is a free-to-play multiplayer horror game heavily based on the SCP Foundation series and its expanded universe of monsters and paranormal phenomena. The primary objective of the SCP Foundation is to safeguard the world from any and all entities, objects, or phenomena that are deemed potential threats to humanity, and thus to uphold the normalcy of the modern world. Recently, however, Chaos Insurgency forces have begun acting against the Foundation in pursuit of a future where humanity reigns supreme. SCP Containment Breach Multiplayer Free multiplayer survival horror game based on stories from the SCP Foundation Wiki. The game is about a facility containing anomalous entities known as SCP. When a catastrophic containment breach occurs at a facility, your goal is to get out of the facility. Try to escape with your friends. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. Can you survive 1,000 rooms of cute terror, or will you break once the cuteness starts to fade off and you're running for your life from the unspeakable hideous beings that shake and writhe in bowels of this house? They wait for you. They wait and hunger for meeting you. They long to finally meet you and show you how flexible your skin can be after it has soaked in blood. Will you brave this journey? Will you set to beat the impossible, the insane, and the incorporeal? Kraven Manor. Turn out the lights, take a deep breath, and prepare yourself. Explore the depths of the immersive, atmospheric world of Kraven Manor. Uncover its secrets, solve its mystical puzzles, and face the growing threat within. Kraven Manor challenges you to explore an expansive manor and discover the mysteries that lurk in its dark corners. You have the power to dynamically alter the layout of your environment by interacting with a miniature-scale model of the manor, located in its extravagant entryway. Dynamically build the manor around you. Find miniature room models and carry them back to an increasingly elaborate scale model of the manor. Adjusting the model causes rooms to move and appear in real space, awaiting your arrival. Each new room exposes revelations into the troubling past of William Kraven. Face your fears and see if you have what it takes. The doors of Kraven Manor await you. Don't be afraid. The first toy is an introduction to the dramatic story of a boy kidnapped by a psychopath. Exploring the giant house of your torturer, you will soon discover things worse than your childish nightmares. Take on the role of Jamie and see what phrase, "the first toy," actually means. To be continued. If your favorite game is not included in this list, write in the comments. Thanks for watching. Join this channel to get access to perks. Subscribe to our channel, watch our other videos, press like, turn on notifications, and you will always be aware of what to play today.